Time now for a sports update on a podcast. Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. suffered a potentially season-ending knee injury during Sunday's loss to the Carolina Panthers. According to Adam Schefter, the Jets, are making a quarterback change, benching Justin Fields in favor of veteran Tyrod Taylor. Now, this is per Diana Rossini. I thought it was Adam Schefter. I gave Schefter credit on the front end, and now it's fucking Rossini. What are you doing to me, Taylor? And the reason I was so flabbergasted and stumbled through that story is I don't care about the Jets anymore, and I don't care about Tyrod Taylor. I don't. Who reported it? Rossini? Schefter?
So I believe Schefter was the first one, and Rossini was the second one.
All right, Adam Rossini with the report. And finally, Broadway theaters don't have a row I to prevent confusion with the number 1. I mean, how about that? Michael Penix out for the year potentially, huh?
I think they should be the New York Jeffs and just be a team full of Jeffs.
Why would anybody be confused if they were letters and all of a sudden a 1 showed up?
That's a good point. I thought it was going to be because of like L-I, like a capital L, capital I.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I don't know.
Right.
I didn't know that, though. I went to a show last week, actually, on Broadway.
Really? What'd you see?
Won seats in the ticket lottery. It's called The Queen of Versailles, starring Kristen Chenoweth.
How rare is that to win tickets in the lottery?
Not rare if you're my boyfriend's mother, because she submits for whatever show she wants to see every week, and she's actually pretty successful because she does it a lot. This is like her passion, her hobby is going to see shows. So every week she puts in, and usually maybe once a month she'll get a couple tickets to something, and then she can decide if she wants to actually buy them or not. But these were like $40 tickets to see a show that's still in previews, and we were in the orchestra. It was really awesome.
Lehman's mom, Lee woman.
Well, I'm wondering what her secret is to winning the lottery. That's what I'm wondering. Like, get in early. What do you do?
Be relentless. Yeah.
And how was the show? Was it good?
It was very interesting, Stugotz. I actually think you would like it because of the subject matter. The music was bad, which is weird to say about a Broadway show. It was not about sports. It was about a woman she's a real life person. She's married to this guy who was a timeshare magnate in Florida, made all his money off of timeshares, and they decided to build the biggest house in America outside of Orlando. And it's like all about her, their like rise, and she kind of like her rags to riches story, but then they lose all their money in the financial crisis, and then they lose their house, and then they get their house back, and she keeps trying to build and build and build, but like, is she really happy? Probably not. And she can't stop spending money on stuff. It's crazy. It was a weird story.
It sounds interesting. Taylor was laughing because you said it wasn't about sports, and he finds it hard to believe I'm interested in anything that's not related to sports. But I think Jess found it. It's a scheme.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I'm glad you picked up on that. Like, they're schemers. That was the whole.
He's in the audience taking notes. Oh, I see. This is well done.
Not sports, just a scheme.
I think Miracle on Ice would translate the best to like a Broadway musical.
That's a great That is a great idea.
Wow.
I
Keep
love
that on the reps.
Roller skating around on the stage. Oh my God. There's so many great musical numbers. You could have like Russians singing like Russian music. Like, oh man, Taylor, please write the screenplay right now.
I might have to watch that movie now.
Put it on the poll. Would Miracle on Ice be a good play? What do you do with the again scene where he just has them skating like gassers?
They're on rollerblades.
Again, rollerblades.
That's a song. Make that whole sequence into a song. That's right before the curtain falls down for intermission.
You guys have done musicals before. This should be easy.
I didn't do anything.
Same.
The Jets.
He just sang the Jeffs.
Yes. The Jeffs. Jess, I have had people very upset. Chris Felica, the Bear, being one of them. That Notre Dame, even though they lost to Miami, they're ranked higher than Miami. Canes fans are very upset about this. What says you?
Well, can I ask you a question, Jess? Can I ask it to you this way?
Ahead.
Because I had like 3 questions for you. This was going to be potentially one of them.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
If you can somehow go back in time before the Notre Dame Miami game, and this year anyway, and knew you were going to lose, but knew on the back end you would make the fans even more pissed off by making the playoffs ahead of Miami, would you have been okay with the loss?
Great question.
I mean, if I had known, and I knew there was like a slight possibility, right? But if I had known that, I I still would want Notre Dame to win the game, but I do think that it is very funny how this is all shaken out. And I would say to Chris Fallica that if the only results of the season were the Notre Dame-Miami game, Miami would obviously be ranked ahead of Notre Dame, but the committee is telling you, as they have all season long, who you lose to matters, and Miami has lost to two pretty mediocre ACC teams, whereas Notre Dame has now run the table. If they win their next two games, they're going to be on a 10-game winning streak, and those are things that the human committee cares about, that the computers can't compute, which is Notre Dame had a freshman starting in their first game against Miami on the road and lost by 3 points. They lost by 1 point to Texas A&M, who's still undefeated, whereas Miami with veteran quarterback, once again for the second year in a row, although I don't know if they care that this happened last year too, the loss to SMU and Louisville. SMU and Louisville have not covered themselves in glory this year.
So, do you want to get to your other two questions here, Izzy? Do you want to just go 1, 2, 3 here?
Can we?
Okay.
Can we do that? All right.
Yes,
cool.
Go ahead.
Did you hear what Draymond Green said last night after confronting a fan?
I did hear about it, and it is the one rare instance where a player being heckled actually also then makes himself look bad in his response to the heckling.
Yeah, so
Worse,
Draymond
right.
Green was playing against, what team were they playing against yesterday? That was against the Pelicans. And there was a fan who Draymond Green approached, and apparently what the fan had been saying was calling Draymond Angel Reese. And he was saying that after a point where I think Draymond got 4 of his own rebounds, and maybe on the 5th one put it in, or maybe he missed all of them, who knows, which Angel Reese is maybe fairly, maybe unfairly known for being a rebounder of her own misses a lot. She's a great rebounder, but a lot of people put clips online of her just offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Now, Jess, if Draymond Green was to be insulted by a fan saying, "You're a bad basketball player. Here's a bad basketball player you're being compared to. You suck," that's one thing. But Draymond, what he said afterward is said, "You can't continue to call me a woman."
Right. Right.
As if that was the greatest insult in the history of Earth.
Right. Okay, so there's so much to untangle here. The first thing being that yes, Angel Reese gets a lot of criticism for not being able to finish at the rim off of her offensive rebounds, but she is a absolute monster rebounder and is a good player. She was an all-star her first 2 seasons in the WNBA, won a national championship in college. She's without a doubt one of the best women's basketball players.
So don't even bother saying that you're comparing her to a very good basketball player who's won a championship more recently than Draymond.
So it's inherently a little sexist that this guy is calling him Angel Reese, because if you were calling him a bad women's basketball player who is actually bad, then maybe you could be equality. We're comparing bad women's players to bad men's. But no, he's using Angel Reese, who's been the butt of every joke to a specific group of people online for the last 2 years, to Draymond. And Draymond said, it's funny at first, haha, you're calling me a woman, but then at some point you have to stop calling me a woman, because it's an insult to be called a woman, not because it's an insult to be compared to someone who doesn't make their rebounds or their put back shots at a high clip, because she's a woman. That's the insult. So it was just a revolving door of sexism going around in a circle. Draymond totally handled it terribly, and
this guy in the stands was thought he was funny, was being totally sexist, and Draymond's "Don't worry, I got you. You're going to be fine after this, because I'm going to be 10 times more sexist."
Yeah, he literally said in this ESPN article, he just kept calling me a woman, he told reporters after the game, clarifying later the fan was calling him a woman's name. Quote, "It was a good joke at first, but you can't keep calling me a woman. I got 4 kids, 1 on the way. You can't keep calling me a woman." What the hell does that mean?
Right?
Is he so right? He made the heckler look good.
Oh, my God. Because this guy can produce sperm, all of a sudden, he cannot be called a woman.
Women also have 4 kids, too, sometimes.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
It's so effing ridiculous.
You're emasculating me. I got kids. I'm a family
saying
man.
The quiet part out loud. And no offense, you guys. Why do men hate women? Why do men hate women so much? Because it's the root of homophobia, right? Oh, they don't like gay guys because they're like women. It's what? He's just saying it out loud. You can't call me a woman. How dare you? You know how many more accomplished women there are in the world than you, Draymond Green? But I can't call you a woman? Jesus effing Christ. Do you hear yourself, man? You have a platform for this stuff. You have people listening to you. You have a commercial with, I'm presuming, one of those kids that you had, your daughter. Do you know how embarrassing it is going to be for you to explain that to her when she's an adult. It's fucking ridiculous.
I love women.
So do I. And yeah, I'm like almost, I'm not Team Heckler because he was also probably doesn't like women. But I kind of want to heckle Draymond Green a little bit now.
Like there was a point where I was
Please
just like, Draymond just says too much when he really breaks down. Like, oh, he'll be fine. He's a good. This is absolutely ridiculous. Having time to think about it and said, you can't call me a woman. And then I don't know what Steve Kerr or Steph heard, but they need to condemn that. Like, they need to say something. They need to be like, yeah, Draymond went a little too far there. That's kind of crazy because it's just embarrassing. And it's like, yeah, you need to be not just talked to. You need to be taken to therapy because you can't those kids that you're raising should not be being raised like this.
Right. That whole thing made me cringe.
Sorry, Jess. That was really a question for you where I could go off on a rant.
That's all it was. Linsanity would make for a great Broadway play. Linsanity. Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
New York is the backdrop,
I will say this Broadway show opened my eyes to a topic that I never thought would be made into a musical. It's based on a true story and it's really weird and it takes place in contemporary America. And so, if you can make a musical about that, I could probably do one about anything. Although it's not getting great reviews, so maybe you can't make a musical about that.
Izzy, was there a third question? I apologize.
There was a third question. No. The third question is, what do we think of alter egos? JJ McCarthy calling himself 9 because he gets angry sometimes when he plays. That's where he lost me. I thought maybe JJ could be decent going forward, but he lost me on the alter ego thing. It's a little childish.
Was this have you guys seen Stranger Things? Was this an homage to 11 in Stranger Things? Calling yourself your number? I don't know.
I hadn't heard that. I just thought he thought it was way more deep than than it really is. He's like, yeah, I call him 9. I wonder how long it took people to figure that out.
He said, I call him 9. 9 comes out, and I got to understand, okay, he can't be at his peak performance throughout a 3.5 hours. So how do I find little ways on the sideline, get back to my breath, get back to my visualization that can kind of maintain that intense competitive stamina throughout the whole game? It's just the pure will, determination to get our job done. And then he apparently has a origin story for his alter ego too. He was a weirdo at Michigan. I don't mean that disparagingly. He's just kind of an odd duck. And clearly, has brought that into the NFL now. So
what is that thing he brings with him to games everywhere? It looks like a giant massage table or something.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He's
Taylor, do you know?
No, but I think this is more messenger than the message, because if Drake May called himself 10, social media would be calling that Drake May has just got the aura right now. But when
winning and losing, it's really
when JJ McCarthy calls himself 9 and he's out there just throwing picks left and right, everybody's kind of cringe.
No, it's because also the whole meditation and taking his shoes off and all the stuff he did at Michigan. But no, you're just biased towards Drake May, which is fine. Which we would be,
but it's also
Drake
the losing
May
any interceptions. That's all. Right. Taylor is right about that.
No, yes, that's definitely true. Tom Brady is the biggest weirdo of all, and we let it slide for years because he's Tom Brady. He told us last week he cloned his dog.
How'd you feel about that? It's weird, right?
It's so weird. It's very ethically dubious. I wouldn't clone my dog. There's also a million shelter dogs you could rescue if you're a super rich guy, and just spending tens of thousands of dollars to clone your dog, but it's not even going to be the same dog. It might have a completely different personality. That's weird to me. It's kind of just creepy. I don't understand it. I don't like it.
Bob Barker rolling in his grave. I'm telling you.
Well, he invested in the company. That's why he did it.
Invest in a company that cures cancer. What are we doing? Maybe they're doing research on that too. But
just put it on the poll. Invest in a company that cures cancer. Yes or no?
How about that?
How about that? Wait, so you went to Notre Dame Pitt this weekend? Did you So you saw the Pitt Notre Dame game? Did you stick around for the Steelers game afterwards? What happened?
No, okay, that's the Smetty doubleheader. I've done that twice. Whenever Pitt or Notre Dame plays at Pitt, I always look ahead on the calendar. I'm okay, is there a Steelers game the next day? But since I went with Lehman, we both wanted to, and we drove. We both wanted to get back to New York at a decent hour because I have tons of Monday recordings and stuff. But that ended up not happening anyways because we had a massive car fiasco. But I went to the game. at noon at Acrisure Stadium, got to see the field in person. It looked so bad. I took a picture from up high of like a divot in the middle of the field when Pitt's like star running back got tackled. There was just like a huge clump of grass in the middle of the field. But it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I went. My whole family, like, my mom's side all went to Pitt or like Pitt adjacent universities. So we got to tailgate together. It's kind of like Smetty homecoming a little bit. So I'm glad that I went.
What happened with the car?
Oh my God, Stugotz, you're not even going to believe this story. So we were staying at this hotel where we had to valet because it was like a city hotel. There was nowhere to park. And the valet pulled our car up Saturday and there was no air in the front tire. It was like completely flat. He was like driving on the rim and we were like, what happened? And he's like, I don't know. Like your tire has a leak. And we were like, well, you drove it. Like, tell us what happened. Was it flat when you got there? And he was like obfuscating and like being just like really combative and weird. And then finally was like, I'll call my manager and like we'll send someone to come fix the tire. We were like, okay, well, we need our car tomorrow morning to drive back to New York. So like, please fix it tonight. And in the meantime, we heard them talking about another car in their garage that had a flat tire that same day. So the two cars with like big flat issues in
couple
the
of flats gutting it up, huh?
Yeah. So we were like, okay, obviously like there's something going on with your parking lot or you screwed it up. Like we don't know what happened, but just fix it. It's a tire. Like it's not a big deal. So we like left to get dinner and came back. And when we came back, the valet company, I was talking to the manager and he was like, we put some air in your tire and it's holding. You just got a slow leak. You're fine. And I was like, no, like that's not true. There's clearly a puncture in this tire. It was completely flat. It's not a slow leak. So I go out to the car and it's already flat from like when they put air in it 2 hours ago. I'm like, it's not a slow. I'm not stupid. I used to have a Formula One podcast. I know a thing or two about tires. But then the worst part was the valet then proceeded to start like screaming at us and told us he was going to leave before he whooped our ass and then stormed out of the lobby. So then like that was the whole thing. So then we had to talk to like the hotel manager. We were like, just fix our car. Like, we don't care. Like, we don't need the car tonight. Like, just fix it so we can leave tomorrow. And then we ended up having to take it to Pep Boys ourselves because they were like, they could not handle this whole debacle. Like, they were just useless. So we ended up spending like 4 hours at Pittsburgh Pep Boys Sunday morning before we got back on the road. It was an absolute debacle.
Dude, when you hear her say the guy was obfuscating, what do you imagine he was doing?
I don't know. I was... I don't even know what it means. I was afraid. I've been thinking about it ever since you said it.
It means he was just giving us the runaround. We'll put it that way.
Being purposely vague, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm obfuscated before.
I'm surprised you don't obfuscate every night.
Oh, my law.
You don't know.
Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, inside source told me you are not a fan. Inside source, okay? I am shocked by this. I don't believe it. That you are not a fan. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. You don't like turkey. What? I'm
just like over it. Like, it's been a good run. I've had it every year for 30 years. Like, I'm ready to move on. I've had better meats. And it's not like the thing where people keep telling me, oh, you've just never had like a well-cooked turkey. You just don't know what good turkey tastes like. It's not that. It's the actual flavor of turkey that I don't like. I want to be clear about that. Okay. It's not because it's dry. It's not because it's not seasoned well. I don't like the flavor of turkey. I like the flavor of chicken. I like the flavor of pork. I like the flavor of red meat. I don't like the flavor of turkey. It does nothing for me, and I don't want it. And I talked about this last week on Mystery Crate, and Social Team put up a video of it, and I was talking about how I'm doing Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family for the first time in like 4 years this year because we're back in New York, and I was like trying to like what if we don't do turkey, guys? Trying to suggest it, but not really pretend like I had a strong opinion on it.
You have to dip your toe into it, right? Yeah.
Exactly. They posted this clip on social media. My boyfriend's mom saw it. So last night we go to pick up our dog because she's watching our dog this weekend, and she's like, "So what do you want me to make instead of turkey?" And I was like,
"Wow,
damn,
wow." Did she ask it just like that?
I was like, "Please make if you guys want turkey, make the turkey. I'll eat the dark meat. It's fine. It's not my favorite, but I can handle it. I'll eat all the sides. I'd rather have a roast chicken if we're keeping it a buck, but it's fine. We'll do turkey."
Stu, great turkey versus average steak. Best of 7. Average steak wins in 4.
Thank you.
Wow, a sweep.
Absolutely
Wow.
a sweep. No question. I've had Cajun, I've had deep fried, I've had every turkey. This is not me just living with a bunch of crappy cooks. I got great cooks in my family.
Right, but how about a gentleman's sweep? Like, you have to give turkey one night. Like,
I'm not
5
gonna
days,
turkey
Four
one.
straight
I mean,
days of steak.
Why don't we eat turkey on any other day of the year then?
Look, I'm not a huge turkey fan.
That's why I'm saying, like, that one day, I take the good turkey over the mediocre steak.
The
That's all
series
I'm
has
saying.
to occur the week of Thanksgiving, and the gentleman's sweep, the one game is on Thanksgiving. I mean, that's a little specific.
It's always on
for me.
Thursday, right?
Steak isn't losing at home either.
No, steak never loses. I've had terrible steaks that are awesome. I've had like badly cooked wedding dinner steaks. They're still good. I'll eat the whole thing.
Where is that home game? Omaha?
Anywhere. Yeah. I mean, anywhere in the Midwest.
Steak is always at home. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so
honestly, yes.
right. So game 4 is always on Turkey's home floor, is what you're saying, Taylor, for the gentleman's sweep. Like, they get, you're up
Well,
3
game
steaks
5.
up 3-0. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah, right.
Thursday's Thanksgiving. Turkey
Thursday's
gets
the-
a win,
the
and then we
one
go
win.
back home and steak wins
There it
because they're
is.
never undefeated in New York, right?
It's a closer spread, but I still have steak pulling it out.
Really? In 4? Wow.
I agree with Taylor, by the way.
Jesus.
I'm just going to, right before we get to observation, say we try to make all our meat taste like plants anyway. We shouldn't be eating that stuff. Go ahead, Stu.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Jess.
Why do you put all those herbs on a steak?
I mean, I had 45 wings this weekend, so I really obviously just like chicken.
45 fucking wings? What?
Stugotz, I had so many wings. I floated this take by Taylor. I think what the plan is with wings for me, because I have long fingernails.
Right.
You get the plain crispy wings with like a cup of like buffalo sauce,
Yes.
or any sort of flavor, and you dip the wing in, and then you don't get like, I got like spicy buffalo sauce under my nail beds, and it was like burning. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna hold the plain part of the wing. The drumstick is the easiest. The flat's a little bit trickier. And you
Isn't it
dip
just the
in.
buffalo sauce you really love?
No, I love the crispy wing. It's so good. The flats at this place in Pittsburgh are among the best flats in the world. I mean,
Really?
they are phenomenal. William Penn Tavern in Lawrenceville is just
Just a
the
device for the
absolute
buffalo
spot.
sauce, but maybe that's just me.
Do you like the flats, Izzy?
Look, again, they're all devices for the flavor. Like, I like the texture of a good wing. I'm not going to turn down a good wing, but we're all trying to make it. Nobody wants the wing directly off of a chicken and be like, I love that thing. No, you try to make it taste like something else.
Tires and wings, a lot of flats this weekend.
Hey. Hey.
Couple of
there
flats.
he is.
Once again, cutting it up. That was good.
Steak in 4.
I guess I had like 46 flats this
I
weekend.
sound like such an asshole sometimes. Zero intention.
Who does, Taylor?
Me. No,
Oh.
me. I sound like such an asshole sometimes with no intention of it.
Why? Because you're healthy? I mean,
No, 'cause like,
highbrow? I mean,
I can't tell people what to do without sounding like an asshole. So sometimes you just got to sound like an asshole.
yeah, but you're our asshole, man. We need an asshole around here, okay?
All right.
Stugotz here for Omaha Steaks. You know how every year you swear you're going to get ahead on holiday gifting, and then suddenly it's December 18th, and you are staring at the candle aisle in full panic mode. I was that person until someone sent me Omaha Steaks one year. Game changer. I remember opening that freezer box like it was Christmas morning. From holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. You can gift family and friends USDA certified tender steaks, juicy burgers, cozy comfort meals, so much good stuff. And right now, during their Sizzle All the Way sale, and I love a good Sizzle All the Way sale, you can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code COMPANY at checkout. That is company, all capitalized, COMPANY, for those of you who don't know how to spell company. And I'm telling you from experience, this isn't just good steak. This is great steak. This is steak you literally can't mess up. If I could do it, anyone could do it. The first time I cooked their filet mignons, I salted them, seared them in a cast iron pan, and finished them in the oven. Absolutely amazing, delicious, and so easy. Holiday magic made easy. Orders placed by 6 p.m. Eastern, shipped same day. Plus, 5 generations of family expertise. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. Save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their Sizzle All the Way sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code COMPANY at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. That's omahasteaks.com, code COMPANY. Jess, are you ready for weekend observations?
Hit me. Absolutely.
Okay. Here we go. It's tough with your last name. Smetana. He's been waiting in the shadows patiently for his opportunity. He just waits, and he waits, and he waits some more. And yesterday, his opportunity came. Because after being thrusted into action and going 12 of 16 for 127 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and leading his team to a big win, Jess, just like that,
No idea.
make no mistake about it, Mason Rudolph
Wow.
is back.
Biggest surprise I've ever. I never was that shocked to hear who the actual back is.
It's officially the Christmas season. We've got Rudolph's back.
Hey, speaking of back, the Buffalo Bills. The New England Patriots have won 8 straight. Patriots, more like the Atriots.
Wow.
Stupid.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll give it to you.
When Tom Brenneman asked for forgiveness and a second chance, I don't think he meant Carolina and Wake Forest on the CW. The Deeks.
Great purgatory job.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Bill Belichick putting out a statement that he will not pursue any NFL head coaching jobs after spending nearly 2 years pursuing every NFL coaching job and realizing no one, not even the Giants, wanted him. Bill Belichick, the Stugotz, is strong in you.
Hang on, though. Falcons, they're regretting their decision.
Are they?
Yes, they've got to be regretting their decision.
No way.
If nothing else, they would at least, like, just the way the Falcons are playing, the way they handle the clock, they just don't do anything professionally.
That's fair, but let me ask you guys this question. Do you think Belichick is done pursuing NFL jobs?
He's on to Wake Forest. Who do they play next week, Taylor?
We're on to Duke.
There you
the
go.
Dookies.
Oh.
I think it's the other way around. I think NFL jobs are done pursuing Bill Belichick.
I think he figured that out finally, yes. Darnell Washington, man amongst boys. Did you see that guy?
Oh my God, the truck stick. And then he like juked another guy who just didn't even want to touch him. He's so big. How is he not like a tackle? I mean,
I don't know.
jeez.
It's a good
Is that the
question.
guy that Aaron Rodgers jumped on to celebrate that one touchdown earlier
No,
this
that
season?
was Broderick Jones who jumped on Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, the way around, right? He
Yeah.
jumped
No,
on
Rodgers jumped on him, and then Jones jumped on Rodgers later in
Yeah,
the
it
game.
was-
And
Okay.
Rodgers was like, hey, I'm too important. Don't jump on
I'm
me.
too old.
Yeah.
My wrist hurts.
If Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer, he should speak louder because it appears J.J. McCarthy can't hear a word he's saying.
Maybe you should talk to 9.
J.J. McCarthy has thrown 8 interceptions in 5 games. More like J.J. McCarthy.
Oh God.
The Bears lead Taylor. That was Taylor's.
We thought the Patriots was bad.
I like the Patriots. That was mine. The Bears lead the NFL in games coming down to the last play. Close second, Broncos. Unbelievable. Your
But
Bears.
they can actually win them this year because they have a coach who knows how to win a football game. It's kind of amazing.
I know. Are you a believer in the Bears here? Ben Johnson, Caleb?
I'm not ready to jump off the Steelers bandwagon yet. Although the Ravens Browns, if the Browns had pulled it out on Sunday, man, I'd be wearing my Troy Polamalu jersey right now.
The Bears should build a Ben Johnson statue outside the stadium.
Already, huh?
Already.
Jesus. Win a playoff game.
Thank you, Izzy.
It's true.
To anybody who is redrafting Drake May at number 1 in the 2024 draft, Caleb Williams said not so fast. First off, who the fuck is redrafting 2024 already?
It's happening. I've seen it across the internet. I'm sorry.
Really? Well, is
The
Caleb
NFL
saying not so fast?
The NFL take machines are gearing up.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Taylor's the only one doing this. He is. Is that fair?
He is part of the take industrial complex, so
Wait, Taylor, I put you in charge, okay, of the Chicago Bears, and you have now seen what Drake May can do and what Caleb Williams can do. Who are you taking?
So
If you had to redraft.
I'm going Drake May 1, Caleb Williams 2, Joe Alt 3. Joe
Ooh,
Alt
really?
is jumping too.
He's already done the redraft.
Love that. It's a great call.
Thank you.
MVP of the Chargers, seriously.
They're a mess, the Chargers, huh?
They need Joe Alt back.
Yep. Carolina Panthers. Who are you?
It's a great question. I don't know what I'm watching.
Right. The Miami Dolphins won despite their coach trying to lose.
They tried so hard. So hard. So frustrating.
Why does he kick a field goal in that spot? And why do I have to watch free football when I don't watch free football? I don't want it. I don't want it if it's coming courtesy of the Dolphins, okay?
I mean, I know
Jess.
the idea that the numbers say you should go for it there. I don't care. I saw the first 3+ quarters of that football game.
Go for what?
Washington was not going to go win that.
How about you go for the win? How's that sound?
I missed it because I was at Pep Boys.
Jess, 30-3 Gamecocks in the first half. 28-0 Aggies in the second half. You know what that means, right, Jess?
Tale of two halves, Stugotz.
You're on it today. You are
Somebody
good.
sent her.
Yes.
No, it's
Mike Elko, the first coach to ever sign an extension before a game, get himself fired at halftime, and then earn an even bigger extension in the second half.
That's the way you do it.
It was really amazing timing on the announcement of that extension.
Yes. To any Spaniard whose first experience with American football was Dolphins Commanders, on behalf of all of us, I'm sorry. Lo siento. If I just made you laugh, it's enough. I would say they're not all like that, but for the most part, they are.
Keep the Dolphins in the States, please.
Yep. You know where the Dolphins live, Izzy? On the corner of Miss the Playoffs Avenue and drafting outside of the top 10th Street.
Oh, my God. What a terrible neighborhood. The worst neighborhood in the NFL.
I don't know.
Every time I bet the Chargers to cover as favorites, they lose outright.
Lose a playoff game and still draft out of the top 15 is also a bad neighborhood to be in. So
It's terrible, yes. Trevor Lawrence is 3-0 against Justin Herbert. You know what that means, right, Jess? It's a quiz.
This is number.
he has his number.
I
There it
give it
is.
to you, cheating.
How'd you know?
Edit Izzy's audio out, Taylor.
Hey, Justin Herbert, if Trevor Lawrence has your number, you're not that good. Fraud.
Ooh.
It's week 11, and I have no idea what teams are good and what teams are bad. I honestly, this is the longest I've spent watching an NFL season, having no idea who's going to win or make it to the Super Bowl. Izzy, I know you think the Chiefs are going to make it. They're not in the playoffs right now. They're the 9th seed.
No, I'm with you. I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think they're good. I think the only team I know is good right now might be the Los Angeles Rams.
Well, the Eagles.
Are they?
I don't know.
AJ Brown doesn't think so.
I thought the Bills were back this weekend.
Well, they are for now, but they could, go the other way next weekend.
That's true.
You know, when the Titans tied it with a minute left, I told Abby, "That's too much time for Mills." She's never been more confused. You don't leave that much time for Davis Mills. Everyone.
Such an average quarterback.
I say that all the time.
If Bryce Young played the first 58 minutes of games like he plays the last 2 minutes, he'd be a Hall of Famer. To everyone who compares Patrick Mahomes to Michael Jordan, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Go compare him to a woman instead.
You know what the M in Mahomes stands for?
Michael Jordan.
Not Michael Jordan. It should be Michael Jordan, but it's not Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Not Michael Jordan.
Got it. Okay, got it.
Something
The
is
inflection
off
helps,
in Kansas
yeah.
City.
That's the truth.
A pick six on a 2-point try should be worth more points.
Oh.
You shouldn't get 2 for a pick six on a 2-point conversion, right?
Are you talking about the Notre Dame pick 2? That was
Yeah, if you intercept a 2-point conversion attempt
after a pick 6.
you should get more than 2 points. You have to go. Listen, the other team only has to go 3 yards to get their 2 points. You're going 97. You know.
No, it
So
should
what, double it?
Yeah, it should count as a
4 points?
touchdown.
Just
6
throw in
points.
some. Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Touchdown might be much.
We're getting somewhere.
I don't think I've ever seen that in person before. Pick six, and then the ensuing 2-point conversion was run back. So Pitt netted 4 points off of a pick six.
Okay. Every time the tush push fails, America wins.
Oh,
That's
God,
the
yes.
When Jameis Winston tush pushes, it should be called the crab walk.
Look, I'm of the opinion that referees just need to make it subjective. The forward progress is done once the runner can no longer by himself continue forward progress. Blow that whistle. Call it dead. I think that gets rid of the tush push, and it gives officials a little bit more power, which is probably a little bit dangerous. But I mean, come on, are you really going to be affecting a game that much by this particular rule?
I don't know, but like it's when you're running back and your offensive line like runs up and moves the pile, like that shouldn't count.
Play over. Nope. You're the running back. You're the ball carrier. You can't have them pushing you.
I agree with Izzy. I do.
Okay. I mean, it didn't matter when Reggie Bush did it, so.
I hated it then.
Yep. Stash this away in the Something to Ponder file. Who enjoyed Sam Darnold's 4 interceptions more, Sean McVay or Kevin O'Connell?
Can I add myself to the mix?
No, don't talk about it now. Just something to ponder.
No need to discuss now. Just stash it away for a rainy day. Michigan carrying their kicker off the field after a 31-yard field goal against Northwestern. Hey, Michigan, act like you've been there before. Jesus Christ.
I had no idea that happened. We should have talked about that
At
later.
Wrigley Field, yeah.
The friendly
He got carried off Wrigley Field.
For a kick that Stugotz can make right now in his current condition.
Carry me off.
You'd need to with that.
I've noticed college kickers this year are either so bad that they can't make 25-yarders or so good that they're bombing it from 50. Like, there's no in between.
Crazy. Izzy, you're right. I would need to be carried off after kicking that one.
Put everything into that.
I wouldn't have a
kick.
choice. You would have to carry me off. Alabama losing means the longest active home win streak in college football is Indiana.
Wow. That's wild.
I cannot believe this.
I can't talk about Fernando Mendoza anymore, Jess, because they think I talk about him too much, but he's awesome.
He's probably going to be in New York for the Heisman ceremony, maybe
and playing
bringing
for the
it home.
Jets. Right.
Hopefully not playing for the Jets.
Right. Listen, I'm praying for him. Brett Venables looks like the actor that would play Kalen DeBoer in a bad movie.
Oh, man.
It's so true. It's so great.
Talk about having someone's number, Brent
Oh,
Venables.
my God. Yes.
Bama Slayer.
I know. Alabama hasn't lost a homecoming game since 2001. You know what, Taylor? I'm tired of quizzing Jess on this thing. I mean, she's coming on as a guest. We're putting her to work. You know what that means,
I like
right,
trivia.
Izzy, give it to
They
her.
were due.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Stu. I'm distracted because I'm just looking at pictures of Brett Venables, and he is 100% villain material. Like, he would never play a good guy ever in a movie.
No, Kalen DeBoer in a bad movie, right?
Right, yeah.
Yes. In case you missed Rams Seahawks, and if you missed Rams Seahawks, what you missed was the greatest punt of all time.
Really? Tell me about
See it?
No, I missed it.
Oh, my God. It's like, you know when you see a golfer like 100 yards out, just stick it right in front of the pin, and then it takes like a hop, and it lands right by the pin and just stays there?
Uh-huh.
That's what the punter did. Landed it on the 3, and I think it bounced at the 1, right, Taylor?
Wow.
I think it landed at the 1 and checked up at the 1.
At the 1. Like crazy. Yes.
Gotta go watch the replay of that one.
You know, I just told you what happened. Here's a rule I live by. If Todd Bowles is your head coach, you're not a Super Bowl contender.
Oh.
You're not.
Super Bowls.
Yes. He's also never getting fired, that guy. Doesn't just... Next season pops up, and there's old Todd Bowles. Mark Andrews. Could scoot.
All-time leading receiver in Ravens history, apparently. That took me by surprise when I heard it on the broadcast.
Yes.
By the way, Todd Bowles, 6'2". That's 1, 2, 3. That's 5 inches taller than Aaron Glenn.
I thought you were going to say that's 5 bowls stacked on top of each other. It's probably more like 30-ish, I guess. I don't know. It depends how tall your bowls are.
The Arizona Cardinals have permanently relocated their stadium to behind the woodshed.
Did you know Jacoby Brissett completed 47 passes yesterday? Because I didn't.
How about that nonsense? The offense looks better with Jacoby Brissett. How's the last 2 weeks gone for Arizona?
47 completions in a loss is crazy.
Here's a rule I live by. No offense looks better when Jacoby Brissett is running it. Okay? None.
No, I did the Dolphins that little bit.
Yeah. Split screening the Seahawks, Rams, and Chiefs Broncos was like having two porns on at once. Not that I know, of course. It's just what I imagined it would be like.
I was listening to that while I was driving, so it was a real
Two porns?
real interesting audio experience. Yeah.
So like one on your computer and one on your phone, I guess?
That's what iPads are for.
Oh, dang.
The Carolina Panthers have a better record than the Chiefs and Ravens. Hell is going on. Speaking of hell, Arp Riles. Jess, those are the weekend observations. Stugotz here. It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. Listen, support the people that support this show, and no one has supported us more than our friends at FanDuel. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. That's $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.com to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Must be 21 and older and present in select states, or 18 and older and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.